Hello, friends of me on the internet. Today, we are continuing our final not for broadcast playthrough where we side with Disrupt. And yeah, have fun. You're gonna have some fun. So I'm pretty sure to side with Disrupt, I have to give my passport away, but then say no to everything else. But it's pretty much on the achievements guide that I have found online. It says you have to side with Disrupt, give your passport away, play Alan James commercials, and overall paint advance in a poor light. So we're gonna do our best to do that. It's like the hardest achievement to get in terms of the 3 paths. It's pretty difficult, so we're gonna try to get it. I think I just have to give away my passport and then say no to my son joining Advance, as far as I know. Anyway, if I don't get the achievement after we kind of get to those final 3 decisions, we'll just keep playing and then I'll like go back on my own time and fix it, so that you guys can actually see the ending. Because that's kind of the whole reason why we're playing through this game multiple times, is so we can kind of see all of the basic endings. I know there's other endings and other ways to get them, but that's like our big one. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you enjoy any of the games we play here, me in general, everything. Now last time we played this, my power went out, which means we might have to start fresh from the beginning again, which is fine, because like we weren't even through the tutorial playthrough, like the very first one, so it's okay. We didn't lose a lot of progress, but oh, we did. Yeah, here we go, segment 2. So let's get straight into it. I think I just want to make sure.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
I think we're good. I just want to make sure that I've got everything that I need for us to.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very...
Yeah, it looks like I just have to give my passport away. So I think we're good. Okay, let's just go for it. Anyway, let's go. Let's stop wasting time, me. So we should be in like the 2nd segment, I believe, of the first ever like the tutorial playthrough. Yeah.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Good.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no,
I guess I don't really need the fan on, but why not?
For God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. It's not.
And if my power goes out again, then God just says, hell no. Stop this right now.
I agree. And he bought his young daughter, and he wanted to have the best chair.
Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off.
We've got Ted's twins.
You're
Ted's
fired.
that are still
Oh my God. I love Crazy Neil.
Crazy Neil's got crazy deals.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
Jeremy is funny.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance, but first our very own culture reporter Megan Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you.
He scares me, honestly.
Harry is among the greatest joys of life.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours. So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated? Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said,
I'm behind.
The rat. That's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you
It's
know
okay,
him?
they like it.
He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, "What a wild ride this has been." And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
I love how these people
That
get
is
into character
fantastic.
so well.
Am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring
Megan
role
shits
when I
pants
played
live on TV.
Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course,
Of guns.
for freedom.
Oh.
I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards.
No, just the money,
Those
guys.
3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives
The
you?
money!
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it
They don't
feels.
like this angle of him.
That's how it, doesn't it? Bleeding.
I don't know, or at least it keeps dropping every time I switch.
Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire.
It's probably just because I'm switching it too fast for them.
But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh no!
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well,
Bro, why am I always so
difficult,
hungry?
isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Yes, well,
Sorry, I said fuck.
No.
Is that, I'm apologize.
Well,
Sorry.
Lawrence, I believe you brought in a clip from The Medicated, which opens
Just,
next week
Mom,
around the
just
country.
pretend you
Lawrence,
didn't say
do tell us
anything.
what's going on here.
I'd be delighted. This is a really pivotal scene where my character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Cringe! I'm pretty sure after this I have to remember to play an ad right away.
I don't understand it.
Doctor!
I don't understand it.
Not your fault.
I don't know that.
Now they're making out.
No, Liz, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Smacks her the fuck up.
Did it for you, baby.
I did all for you, baby.
Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, you know?
Doctor!
Won't I listen to you?
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning, Lance. You said
Why is she speaking so wispy?
not too late.
Look at this.
The virus. The sterility. This formula.
This formula.
This is the key.
We can stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all. We have to ask ourselves. If we should.
Bro, what the fuck? Okay. In cinemas this Christmas.
Where can you get warm, sandy beaches, clear waters?
I don't know, the
and fine
Bahamas.
dining?
That
Well,
steak
we're
looks
not sure.
overcooked.
Here in St. Bumley on the Taint, we've got
I
a
am
big
Gordon
meal that
Ramsay
comes
after all.
twice daily.
Visit picturesque St. Bumley this summer and experience a holiday.
Oh, St. Bumley. That's the place where in the government runs we've done where they like talk about the district like 10 or some shit, and that lady wins the award in that award ceremony. And she says, "Wasn't that St. Bumley?"
Tetanus shots and come down today.
Tetanus
There's no gift
shots.
shop, but feel free to grab an old handle from the skip out the back.
Oh, that's
Or you might
epic.
indulge your cultured side and visit some of our sites of historic interest, like the parish church, currently the subject of a thrilling police investigation. The old market,
I don't know why we have to
with
wait
a
so
fairly
long to
big
replay,
cabbage,
but
or the hole. Hey,
the hole.
that's a nice hole.
Now that is a nice hole. Agreed.
And after a long day
I would go to
exploring
that
Bumley,
hole.
You can relax in comfort in one of 2 communal tents. Or you could take advantage of our famous nightlife. There's a radio in the calf, or on Fridays we gather to watch tramps fight. Come on, Harold, you scruffy old meth head.
That's what they do here in Alberta.
With more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest.
-30 outside, we watch the hobos high on crack fight in the streets.
Christ, you got liability the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds,
Huh.
everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Let's go.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Okay. Well, thank you all for coming. And, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
I love
You,
Peter.
Every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shack.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the
Okay.
country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future.
Oh God.
A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation,
I think I know what I'm gonna do for our 3 decisions, because last time we denied all 3 and then like it got us. No, wait, we didn't.
List of every person in the country
Oh,
who
maybe I have to say no to everything, but give my passport away still. Maybe I can still say no to everything, like no to my daughter's trip and no to my son joining advance, but give my passport away.
in this country. No more hiding
All I know is that if I let my daughter go on the trip, she'll just die. That's all I know. But then she gets pregnant,
So all you
but she stays. I don't know.
bastards, snobs, have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back?
You want
You
him
wanna
back?
leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine. But first, you're gonna pay us. You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals.
Because I was gonna say I said no to everybody last time, but I have to say yes to the passport one. That's the difference there. So maybe I can still say no to Susie and my son, but say yes for the passport.
But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
Oh my God.
Ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents,
Get fucked.
suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Hey, hey.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
I cut him off on accident. It's okay.
Again tomorrow. Call times are on the board. So, same old boring politics then.
Look at Alan.
Some weird fever dream, and
I want this shirt, Alan James, on your torso.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
You're not going for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Epic. Bro! That was probably like our best run. I mean, the tutorial one's supposed to be pretty easy though. But, just saying. I did really fucking good there. Okay, we'll have to give him our passport. Yes, you can have my passport. Everything else, no. No trip. No joining the Boy Scouts. I feel like, but what's gonna happen is, because there's an achievement where everyone can die. I don't know about the passport one. And I'm guessing you have to accept the passport one. But if you give him your passport, you send Susie on the trip, and you let your son join the CCO while doing the disrupt thing, they're all gonna die. Because Chris and Susie will die, like guaranteed, if you let her go on the trip and you give him your passport regardless of what path you choose. So I'm guessing to get the achievement where they all die, you have to let your son join and then like let Susie go on her trip. So, but I'm not gonna do that because I did that for our like government run. I don't know. I'm just gonna pick random because I don't think this actually matters. I'm just picking stuff because I know this part doesn't matter. This part matters. It's Chris. What's up, Chris? Chris is mad that they took his money away. He needs my passport. Gonna give Chris my passport. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to Susie and no to my son, and then hopefully that will get us. Like, obviously we have to really support Alan the whole time and be like, yes, disrupt is good, but I'm hoping that giving the passport away and then saying no to everything else will work. Ugh. I can't move. Like, I don't care, Dave. You're partying, you're having the time of your life, blah, blah, blah. Gotta play Alan James commercials.
9 p.m. Megan Wolf sits down for an exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton.
No, for my sister's kid, Mr. Fucklehugs or something.
Snuggle hugs?
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
It's okay, I'm not gonna do snuggle hugs because I know.
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody!
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
It's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight.
Go, Jeremy.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold.
You have to pick bad photos of them. We hate
With the country's
Advance.
wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavorable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises.
Manifesto.
Out with the old. Remington's fist have appointed Sophia Remington.
I also don't like her, so I've never tried to make her look good. Maybe I should and see if anything happens. Let's do it.
Who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history.
That's right, we're gonna try not to make Mr. Ham look bad either. I wanna see what happens for them.
Graduated with the highest honors, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favorably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising.
Because I feel like how we view them here in the headlines will also affect what happens. I don't know, but...
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong.
Like, I always make them look like they hate each other, so let's try like this and see how it affects their story path in our broadcasts.
Was previously thought unreachable.
My hands are so cold.
Underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cabin and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement,
Look at how happy they are.
the pair stated,
I strive to be this happy.
challenges together, like we always have. Playing the field.
Playing the field.
Sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeve.
So we're gonna make Johnny Hamsleeves look good.
One of the capital's
Because I always make him look bad and then he ends up dying in the end because he's like an alcoholic.
sports personality
So
of
we'll
the year,
try not
as
ruining
reported
Johnny
by this
Hamsleeves'
very
life.
program. As reported by this very Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, is permanently in the public eye.
Snatched inside my snatch.
And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach?
Dang it.
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
My dog's barking, but like no one's home as far as I know. Although he also just hates people, so every time like a little sound is made outside, he starts freaking out. I have a feeling like that's exactly what's happening right now. Unless my brother is somehow home early.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first
Alan!
week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great
Alan
herd,
James is
ignorant,
right.
sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
And that actually does happen.
Just realise that if
By
we
the
carry
way.
on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption.
If you
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll
we
be
do
the
actually end
overlords
up
having an
becoming
orgy on our
sterile
poor
and
little
whatnot
backs.
if, in our new short run, if you guys saw that.
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what's
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the
I mean, democracy is dead.
More than 90% of the population wealthier, and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the
Circus.
times behind the curtain.
That's where you're
Curtain.
wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth.
I love his accent.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage with
Oh.
psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a
That's
historic
true.
budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong.
He's
I want
spilling
to see
water
these changes,
everywhere.
But only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
Quick.
Bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there.
True.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back,
I always forget, like when I accidentally cut Jeremy off earlier, I always think that when I hit this, it's gonna go at the pace of this, but it actually just cuts this.
1 minute back.
So I have to like make sure I time it with this, not
I
this.
hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
The high salt content actually
Oh, I don't know what she meant by that.
right from the pores to give you the crisp, brittle skin.
It's weird knowing that they're like
New
working together.
Shone will revitalize
Probably not right now, but
of your face's skin. 41%
she looks
of
so
women
happy.
surveyed
Not in pain at all.
7 out of 10 dentists would recommend this.
shut up at a word, and that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody.
Shoot a croissant. Croissant?
4, 3.
I don't know. I thought it was like pig something, but no, it's not. I don't think.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's my favorite part. Oh my god. When all the funny stuff happens in the background.
In our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory
Cheapers.
Jones, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face with the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine,
At least I got the timing here a little better.
understaffed in this country.
Let me get the new parts. That's when I'm gonna get screwed up.
Just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problems. We need more support from ministers. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. Just hang on. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Oh.
Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Jones.
Okay.
We need. We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different
Now he's
perspective
screaming at her.
on the nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay.
Moral
We've diluted
decay?
our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country.
Okay.
Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you
He wants to
attribute
hang
this
people?
moral decay?
Foreigners, gays,
I
and
didn't mean to
gypsies
do that.
mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look,
I switched too
Leviticus
far.
clearly states that- oh,
No, not someone who
Jeremy,
quotes
you bloody
Leviticus.
escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
That is not even
You think it's
true.
the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your dimmer space.
Bad boy.
Responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh,
Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
naughty boy.
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said, get back in your dimmer space. No, you beast cut.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of the pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Okay.
Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality force. And finally tonight,
Tony.
it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to talk to us.
He menaced a
which is also, I
swan?
believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in
Why didn't they
prison
have
helps you
Titwank Tony on the back
rehabilitate you in any
then?
way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Ding dong.
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Yo.
This one's, yeah?
Yep. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. One sec, love. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
My hand. Is this a clown?
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've...
Little Chris.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we...
Who's that, Darth Vader? Oh, mariachi band.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes? Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally on for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, about to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
He looks so upset.
Decisive journalism.
I can have you fired.
You'd miss my charm.
Alan James is right.
Alan James is right in front of you.
I don't want to scare you, but you should be scared.
There must be something in the fur!
It's like I think it's supposed to be like an Alex Jones. That's why it's like the AJ. Alan James, Alex Jones.
And I don't mean to shock you.
You need to wake up! I'm Alan James.
Wake up, sheeple.
With the truth, you'll still be picking facts out of your face for following Wednesday.
Alan
James, coming to a city near you.
5,
Check
4,
local press for dates
3.
and times.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's
Welcome's
Culture
Black.
Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
Oh my god, cringe.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
Shooting the breeze.
But
Does that
we've
mean
been laid
like
off due to
drugs?
budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname
Oh my
like
God.
Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song.
She's like,
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school.
2 days
The
ago.
headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly.
Oh my God.
But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Hey.
Dear Diary,
She looks so old there.
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner. What's around the corner?
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary. Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Oh my god.
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads.
No.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
Punch him in the face.
These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Bro, time for the fucking I can pick whatever I want. Let's go. I gotta do this for too long.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be free.
Fuck.
Life can be peachy keen. If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel laps. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
No. I fucked it up.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think the folks like me probably shouldn't.
Bro, we can rap so fast.
That's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum if for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Jeremy.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yay, we did it.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What the literal fuck was that?
Leave. That was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
The humor in this game is peak for me. We're worryingly in debt, but not bad. And this is exactly what we wanted. Advance sucks. Well, but no. Yeah, you have to play to the beat, which is kind of hard to listen to. A late night. Oh. I don't think anything matters. I should just. Do I want to be that? I won't be that guy. A call from school. He wasn't in school. I should have went over to the house and marched his ass back home. A reminder? Ooh. Oh. They want my fucking passport. Screw you! You can't take my fucking passport. This is America. Well, I actually don't think it's America. But this is fucking America! I frown. No. Oh, Sam agreed with me. So Sam didn't agree with me last time. So maybe because I helped her brother, Sam's gonna agree with me with these other two no's. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. I didn't ignore the message last time. Oh, I'm gonna pay for it on Monday. Whatever, you can suck my big fat cock, bro. Oh, he's mad about it. I don't really care if he's mad at me though, because I hate the government, so I'm literally a radical. I wonder if Sam's gonna sign it for him this time. Alan James. Let's fucking go. We like Alan James. So she didn't sign it so far. What is that sound? Okay. Okay, it's good. Oh, so we get to pick our, I mean, I always pick Neil or Eye of the Beholder, but the Eye of the Beholder ones make me laugh a lot. I did Pleasure Corp last time, but they have a lot less, fuck it, let's do Neil. I didn't do Neil at all. So far, Sam hasn't signed it, so I think we're good. Yeah, bro. So yeah, as long as you say yes to the passport, you can pick whatever you want for the other two, and Sam won't do anything about it. Cause Sam scolded me for not saying yes to the trip after I denied the passport, and then she also signed the permission slip behind my back. But she didn't do it this time. Your boss. I'm not playing the advanced one, boss. I hate advance.
And 9:45 p.m.
Today's sports board.
Channel 1's television adaptation of smash hit schools musical Hey, Friendship.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
5, 4, 3.
It's time for the National Nightly News with Jeremy Donaldson and Megan.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol...
They always turn it down.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt, or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome.
Oh, whoops.
Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Sporsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options.
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cabin's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy. I think I'll stick to risotto.
Laboff avoided.
I knew it.
As Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilized numerous government resources to record the product.
Fuck, I should have picked Peter's.
Said today that the new advanced mark
I don't think these will,
to be 100% ironclad guarantee of safety.
I don't think these affect it too much, but
Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamore were spotted having a private moment.
Test result.
Today.
The popular couple.
See, this is new because we actually like let Johnny have a life instead of being a raging alcoholic.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake?
Now that's epic.
About to become the bad boy of sport.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed.
First male contraceptive pill. These are new than last time because we actually said that she was like smart. Now that's fucking epic. I'm glad we have some new choices.
Pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
Which is fucking hilarious because women's side effects for their birth control is so bad.
Live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh! It's thundering outside, girl. Oh, is this the one where I don't think I get electrocuted at Sports Board, do I? No, I don't. Because Peter Clement starts freaking out, getting his ass shocked, I think. I guess I'll find out.
But first tonight, While Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth
Oh,
and
it's these
standard of
guys.
living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating
Robin.
rumors that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin.
Thanks, Megan.
I love
I'm
Robin.
here
He's
in
funny
moderate
as fuck.
Hutchins to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
They're white waters.
I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered.
Oh my god.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with women's, Robin.
Well, she's been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gaddis spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine that, having all one squab in one room. One room, Robin.
So what
One
do you
womb,
say to
Robin.
people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for fussle's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. I think our dear George.
Epic.
I wonder what happened to him. Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods.
Bro, imagine getting shot in the ass by your fucking... Isn't it called The Deadliest Game Alive or something like that, where like those rich people shoot people on the island and like hunt them for sport? That's literally what he was doing. He's laughing because of his fucking... Jeremy's just going, come on.
Daddy! Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Oh my god. He's got a fucking gun.
Get the dog.
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper good too.
Well, at least you are showing some shame.
Free at last! Somerset Bentley, glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy.
Oh my god!
For me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fucking well heard. That's all.
Language, Penelope. We are nude, not rude.
Yes. Nude, not rude.
We won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we will. Spaff and piff pop.
Spaff. Oh my god, he just shot him in the ass.
Are you okay?
He just shot him in the fucking ass.
Megan, as this embryonic
Protest. I love Robin.
is back here in the studio.
She's so shady and it's the best.
Struggling surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a soul we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough sharp work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure you have. But can a naked protest movement...
She's like, what?
It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be
Fucking sports board.
finals.
Yeah, it is. Maybe this is the one where I get fucking electrocuted.
After these messages, we'll be back.
1 minute back.
I cut him off, but it's fine.
This is Crazy Neil's extra exciting bed and crazy cushion Easter extra.
Yes!
We're going to give you crazy bed prices. You want just a mattress. We're going to ship them there one damage. And we don't mean a little like drizzle. We mean soaking.
Why is it raining on my desk?
This has got the crazy feel of an Easter Neil bed.
It's raining on his desk. He's got beds, cushions with beds, beds with cushions.
Table, pictures you can put on your wall. Cushions that when you lick them, they'll light up your life.
What? Cushions when you lick them, they'll light up your life.
Don't be lazy. Let's get crazy.
Oh, I love Crazy Neil. I wish commercials were like this on TV, bro. I'd fucking be driving to Crazy Neil's now. Right now. Cancel stream, going to Crazy Neil's.
Boys, sleeping bags, couples, sleeping bags. You could sleep it upside down with just your feet out. We got beds you can sleep on your front back. You got this. I understand.
Oh my god, I love it.
Welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
I want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers
We love
about their
Jeremy.
exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's
Patrick!
reporting live from the finals
Everyone,
of the
clap
new
your
game
hands for
Group
fucking
Elimination
Patrick!
Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here for the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Stryker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Stryker is
Look at her go.
7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban.
12-month
Stryker's
driving
made
ban.
her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's the wingspan himself, Tommy, the fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. Striker, of course.
Look at her shirt, bro.
Trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Stryker. Nice start there from Stryker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
Here he goes.
Harris now, Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris.
He did it.
Back to Stryker.
The whole point is to miss the bucket.
Number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Was there contact? Don't know why you to Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out.
Okay.
Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
Oh.
She's not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the arguing with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
Patrick's great.
Stryker giving it large.
Second round, Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the
Oh.
I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have
Oh.
stones across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's bodies, yeah. All right, great.
Women's
Okay,
bodies.
Back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Stryker. You know, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Here he goes.
Harris. And was that the fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move.
The fitted thumb screw, bro. I can't believe he's hitting her with all these fucking moves.
And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent.
I love the fucking ref's crazy ass eyes.
I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping.
It's bloomin' dropping, y'all.
The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there.
Oh, he fucked up.
But he is a late bloomer, of course, the boys said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show.
He fucked up.
Sponsored by Brimington's Fish.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Bit of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite a dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over!
No!
I cannot stand it when the bucket gets
He knocked the fucking bucket over! Oh. Oh.
Genitals flying around for all to see.
Oh.
Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Ballboy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads.
Can't believe they fucking moved the bucket!
Not bad.
Here we go, bro.
Well, that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here.
Come on, Tommy.
All right, ladies.
Oh, Patrick's down bad for Tommy.
And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to Striker.
Come on, girl.
And Striker's gone for the animal there, but of course, perhaps. And yes, Harris has countered with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted.
Tiny bell for the win.
That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go.
Bro, he's on a roll.
Tommy Harris. That's all right. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker.
Come on, Ellie.
And she's let the nerves get to her.
No!
You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot.
It went in the fucking bin.
Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Nonsense is going on here. Yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good.
Oh my god. Like he goes to fucking fight him.
Bloody wasters, absolute wasters. Jog on! It's an absolute bloody...
Patrick's fucking epic.
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday,
Patrick hates women.
Who could
Confirmed.
believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Oh.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me.
Man, Patrick's so judgmental over sports board.
She's juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it.
It's legal.
On it like a car bonnet.
Car bonnet?
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
He's peeling it like a banana. Banana.
Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with.
You see how I want to say banana normally and then I like stop myself.
And the banana was the ball. What a fantastic move there from Harris.
No.
That is the end. What a pathetic. There we go.
He lost.
How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
I don't know how they came up with this stuff, like to make the game. It's so creative.
And the winner
Really funny.
of the first annual Sports Board Championship is. Everyone!
Yo!
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win as Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter
Yeah, this is the part where I get
who
fucking
apparently
electrocuted.
have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
Oh my god.
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Yo,
Enlarged prostate gland.
get your prostate checked.
Your prostate is a small gland about the size of a cherry tomato, located between your penis and your liver. If the prostate becomes enlarged, it can put pressure on the bladder. This can cause trouble.
Isn't that the guy we just saw on Sports Board?
Cause laundry-based trouble between you and your she-demon of an ex-wife. So what caused
He's on the toilet.
big old
So
prostate
sorry about all these buckets. We seem to
your
have sprung
bum?
a leak. Well,
Well,
several, actually.
Sorry.
Need a whole new
Me and
lining
the
up there.
doctors, we don't know.
We'll look into it, Minister.
As you
So
get
good
older,
to see you again.
your body changes.
Your star seems to
It's okay if your body changes, lads.
Bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
If you're worried about your swollen bum
tougher than she looks.
here
Here with Mr.
procedure is easy, it's quick, and it's not gay. Fingernail Harris.
Guys, it's not gay to get your prostate checked. I don't know why they had to put it in there, but it is kind of funny.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much.
Ow.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about
How'd that change as I clicked on it?
Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't
Got
been able
jump
to help.
scared.
You know, whinges most. You know,
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
and you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
So much different.
No!
But we didn't
I
come
saw it
here
as
to
I
talk about
fucking
maybe it
clicked.
turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares
Oh,
you?
I almost clicked on that again.
Oh!
Oh!
He's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera there? Which is me close-up camera there? When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see
He's like
him.
an old person just going on a crazy tangent.
Pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope. 3 days later, we were back home. Nope. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
Sounds.
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. You could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. I mean, he wouldn't beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will
She scares me low-key.
The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important.
Oh my god.
This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Oh!
This microphone pack has just given me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I flicking fried my asshole. Yes. Sorry. My apologies.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry. I've got sacked again. Can I get a little bit of help here? Please.
That the older generation might feel somewhat.
That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of with a rusty twat.
Please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breath.
Ah!
It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy, for being here.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
There we go.
So they've just... I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
Huh. A plus. I don't know if this is on purpose, but I can't see anything. Oh, here we go. Technically not negative. Hey, yo! Fuck. Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole segment, though, is them looking better, isn't it? Can't be too upset about that, because that's, like, how the segment's designed. We're not going to play the telethon until they release the other DLC, I think, in March. We can play both as a stream. Now, this is our fever dream here.
Alex, oh, thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay?
No.
Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it now. Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're going to need a full charge to pull that many off. Hold down the big button until it...
I know how to play this.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
I'm curious to see if, I hope her message changes, because if not, I've fucked up somehow.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful.
I haven't gotten the achievement yet either, which is scaring me.
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
His hair does look kind of dumb.
To you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Oh, I want sweet chili chicken so bad.
Almost 5 weeks since all the
I have to make it myself one day I'm off. Maybe tomorrow.
Worldwide, I began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes.
Let's do. I always pick the bad ones. Let's do the good one.
With a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
No.
Going stir crazy with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out.
Mrs., not Mr.
Now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the
I always pick these. I'm gonna try to pick the opposite of like the ones I usually pick.
In response to a nationwide lack of
He looks like a baby.
which was of course raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to construct their vast hives,
People are wearing diapers.
have turned to a more childish solution, or at least that's their excuse.
Going it alone.
Oh, whoops.
Crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is
Crustacean.
back in the news today, as his astonishing photograph that he leaked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's
Porn.
Tiffany Lamour
Squirrel
was busy
porn.
in
No.
preparing her new show, Chocolate Clit Bombs,
Whoa!
for its now postponed grand opening.
This is different.
Let's hope
This
things
is new
will
It's
stuff.
great to see a celebrity using
Because last time it was him with like alcohol and something else, not porn and depression.
Nice to see Johnny doing
And they didn't talk about this chocolate clit bombs.
The shape of things to come.
So things are
In their
different
own
so
version
far.
of lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination. With a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings from Svorsborgen Horgans Boardwalk. We've got
Look
the
at her
generators
go.
running again, and
Queen.
not a peep from the boys' side in days now. They don't seem to have the ability to be able to focus on more than one thing. It's fascinating. I mean, they're monkeys, basically, flinging their feces around and playing with themselves.
Huh?
We've got a choice of spas our side and the best patisseries you've ever seen. In 28 years down here, all they've managed to invent is a pointless game called Run Kick Ball.
Run kickball.
A snack called a rock wish.
So they're talking like how the men suck being trapped in the cave, but the women are awesome or something.
And our top people reckon that we'll be able to make it artistically in the next decade or so. So there's that. Helvetica out.
Interesting.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
What?
Yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
I think I picked this one last time, so I'll choose a fire.
Passport fraud with an imaginative form of punishment for
I'm gonna
those
get
found
burned at the
guilty of
stake.
a brand new but incredibly serious crime.
Which?
The international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found
The
to be
branding. Oh god, I thought this was like
the red hot metal may seem
setting them on
painful,
fire,
I'm
but
told
this
it's
is like
actually
permanent.
preferable to most music currently in the charts.
And Advance speaks out, with the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world. Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us
Peter.
to stress that they have been listening.
Always.
And that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. One of the many
Peter,
jobs I
Peter.
have in this current crisis is to liaise on a daily basis
For fuck's sake.
with the Department of Perambulation, and they have made me aware of these. Now, these are genuine requests from citizens for permission to go outside. Now, I would like to share a few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you people? How difficult is this to grasp? I'd like to start with James from Angerhampton, who says he needs to go out because there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on a Friday. I call him Mr. Quackington, and I think we're
Quackington.
really starting to bond. No, James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie, from Self-Righteous on Sea, wants to go out.
Oh no!
So she
I'm
can
scratching my foot.
deliver homemade meals to the elderly. No, Katie, stay at home. Your casserole's dire. And Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you,
Casserole
Luke,
sucks.
from Hamble Bamblebury, those screams you heard in the alley last night behind your house are best left to the police. Now, I want to make this as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside.
I mean, Peter is right, though.
Until we tell you it's all over. Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon.
Patrick!
With two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
No, you don't. Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Jeremy looks so upset. Okay, better readjust quick, and I can hear him climbing already. The bears are coming. Why isn't it shocking anymore? I'm guessing it will only let me when they actually start climbing up. So you can't just sit here and spam it.
First tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Hey, wait a minute, this is different too. Cause she used to be on the beach.
Laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seem to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic.
As if you could even understand that.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Ms. Remington.
See, she used to be like, I love her, but now she hates her. I like that we got some new stuff in here.
Won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have sought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry.
Wow, this is different. I like it a lot.
But especially the
I actually like her now. When you pick like the bad snobby one, it's so annoying, but now she's actually competent and you're like, whoa. I got like whiplash.
a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences.
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and when you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
that's supposed to be the future.
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he
If you
made
can't
the
see
first
land or the
dancing
sky,
doll.
wouldn't that make you
He'd
underwater?
put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner just wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before
Huh?
my eyes.
Tiny noose.
Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist.
Huh.
Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory.
That's
Another
epic.
one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create.
Oh my
to
god.
problem solve.
She's still a little cuckoo
And
though.
that is why I'm here today. To tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze.
Oh my god.
On the wind. It's fart under the covers.
Fart.
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my future she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times.
I wonder if Patrick will survive in this one.
All guaranteed to stop a missing snuggle hug in its tracks.
Because last time they were using sponges to stop them.
Or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps
She's like, huh?
is they're powered by next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling.
He's like, what?
Are crying. They fear you. And then
Huh?
you're gone.
This is one of the endings.
I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'll be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break.
That's one of the endings where he like has the gun and then kills himself.
Aren't they dangerous?
Or gets killed.
to children?
Both happen.
Hell yeah. These are not toys, but they're explosive fun.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
Oh my
When we
god.
come back, we'll be taking a look
dog.
at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
I cut her off. Oh, I got a new achievement.
Yes, Doctor, that was exactly
Always a buck to be made.
She's very nice, that young Miss Remington.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
Do you notice how we get no grade? Because it's like consistent.
Loads, actually. To the distant divas and the isolation idealists.
Oh, it's like their special ad?
Heroes
Or what?
and the lockdown lovers.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming.
Say
No, exactly.
you're
You said it, I've said
still
it.
aging.
He must know. He's not
Possibly
stupid.
more so.
I just don't want it getting
We
back
need
to him
to
that
come
it came from
together.
us.
Every
Hey,
single
no, Jenny.
one of us.
You're not backing out on me
and
now.
do
We're in
the
this
right
together.
thing.
What are her and Jenny planning?
Look at him.
Buying
I've made the cake. You're on the
our
balloons.
Oh, a surprise birthday for Jeremy?
I don't know how old he is. 40? 70?
eye of the beholder.
Yeah,
Because
ready.
you'll have
Okay,
to go
coming
out
back.
in public eventually.
5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Now it's time to take a trip around the country. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how
Fuck off!
Joining me are respected academic. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and
Oh,
author of
that's why it's
Thank you
getting so
for joining me.
confusing.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Levin.
Thanks,
It's a pleasure. Thanks for
It
having
really
me.
is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international college and we had
Just blast
a
it.
pretty,
heavy night
It's
out.
more worth it than
You know,
like charging it up all the way.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled.
No!
And I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise they've already spent it filling the beach out with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Right, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You. You're unbelievable. You.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect?
I'm pretty sure they're brother and sister.
Very,
Or like,
Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be.
well, based on the way that you'll see in the end.
Skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us
I love the acting, the dramatics.
How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit. She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute...
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't.
My dog's off the goop.
Media
You guys probably can't hear him, but...
Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all
Sandwich.
blow over, but it won't.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable.
Bro, pickles.
Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborn, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together
Need a sacrifice.
as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancients.
Oh my god.
Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters
Llama
and so
Lords?
people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army.
What? Huh? That's what you just did. Huh?
That's you. That's what you sound like. That's you. That's what you sound like.
But I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan. Yeah,
Not lying. You are.
No, he's gonna cry.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
I think they're related, at least in this
Katie
segment.
Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report.
No, it's
of
sandwich.
the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Brannan! Are you there, Patrick?
Why is he covered in sponges still?
Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my
It does sound like he's in the bathroom, which makes sense.
Can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's, as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. From my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end his fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised. Will he die? Underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid.
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick.
Oh, that's a little different, that line, too.
That's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been
He talks about wanting to become an anchor instead of being underpaid.
That would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example,
Oh, there we go.
starting whenever they'd like.
Not as.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Which street? I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Which street am I on?
Which street?
Oh god. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue? Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign. It says there.
Like Patrick Bannon? Like Patrick Bannon?
That is like, that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on
Where
Bannon
are you
now.
really?
Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue.
He's taking a fat dumpy, bro.
Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying. They're everywhere.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick. We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
They're coming.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a...
I'm pretty sure, like, the lore is that
Oh fuck, Jeremy, shit.
Jeremy sent them to his house.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you? Oh shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards, listen to me, you just...
Why wouldn't he, like, fill his whole house with sponges if they actually did anything? You know, like how people in a flood surround their house with, like, sandbags? Why didn't he, like, surround his house with sponges?
Patrick, I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
Man, he died with his pants off.
What do you see, Patrick? What do you see, Patrick? Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be happy to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this. You're damn right.
Yeah, look at. Yeah, he sent them to fucking Patrick's house.
Push yourself to your absolute limit with occupational hazards.
Yo, occupational hazards. OSHA doesn't have to stop us now. The window's broken. It's time.
To the unparalleled heights of gross negligence, this limited edition set really does have it all. Sign up today.
OSHA could never.
Kim could enjoy a disappointing payout, which makes a mockery of your pain and suffering.
I mean, that's actually true.
Also included is this vial of real crocodile tears.
No!
Complete lack of responsibility.
They're mocking my pain. Why does the sun have a smiley face on it? This is new. I can't click on him. Wait, what is that? Someone flying through. It's a pineapple!
No, I'm not.
Oh!
I'm not coming to.
I was looking at the fucking pineapple flying through the sky.
No, you're being a child. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. No? No. 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Welcome back anyway. We know isolation is
Nice
easy,
fucking
so
try,
finally
kid.
tonight, we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win, and who will National Nightly lose, and who will National Nightly So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris.
Tommy Harris.
Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny.
Hello, Tommy.
It's good to see you, Johnny.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
Tommy? The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
He doesn't even care.
I think I heard
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during that time,
Tommy.
Yeah.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy. You sausage. I'm
Sausage?
gonna ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please.
After this segment, might have to end the stream.
Jeremy. Thank you.
Didn't realize how long we were going already.
This.
What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy. It's my athletic support. But I've signed it, so.
Oh, well then.
Why is there so many? And they're like,
have we got anybody waiting to win this once in a lifetime prize, Jeremy?
I believe we have Angie on the line.
I played this on the neutral run and there was not as many bears everywhere.
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just
Or whatever you want to call them.
can I just say, both of you, I love you.
Oh my.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie. Tell us about yourself,
What can I say? My name is Angie. Always
I think I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. Just keep like switching around. Look at all the cameras.
acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get these shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please? Can I get 30 seconds on the
We
clock?
haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a
We
clock.
haven't got a clock.
So I did ask for a clock.
Why don't you start? And I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right. Here we go. Time starts. Here we go. Now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That's scary.
Absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said what is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4. Crushed praline
Correct.
4.
The color of my nipples. And
What?
finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Sis pose.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock. That is correct.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line? Jelly Bee on the line.
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Sonia.
Are you there,
I'm trying to sort of listen for them. Because they make a little sound.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Let me guess, you went to theatre, don't you? Let me guess.
Is it that or what gave it away? Was it the glamour or was it the glamour?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Oh my god.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game, I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy
Beefman.
Beefman,
Coffee cup.
Carpet Burn,
Carpet burn. All the famous
How's
ones.
the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my
I smacked him twice.
from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is. Wow, sharp. That certainly is.
Standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
It's Mr. Algebra.
When they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy? Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
If it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's right. No, it's not too bold.
I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People say that you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. I've been developing
The shade.
some shows
The tea.
for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil? We'd love to see it.
Absolutely dying to. Absolutely
Right, so,
dying to.
what do kids love?
Timely, just put payments from their absent fathers.
True.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
That's
Shallow
right.
and overproduced musical numbers.
Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think you understand. Yes, I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called
Die.
The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. He does. Yes. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I'm going to say something to you, mate.
The bear,
Oh, yes. Right.
No.
This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear.
Oh.
Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is
That sounds a little personal for Mr. Algebra.
He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't
He's gonna go cry to mommy soon. Look at his face.
But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise octopus.
What?
Who takes him under his wing and says, "Hey, no, Mr. Bear, don't be sad.
No.
Not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff. I love you,
What
Jeff.
you need to do.
I got jump scared by that bear, I'm not gonna lie.
Says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. But what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh,
What do you
fuck
want
shit.
children to take away from this?
Oh.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
Jeffrey?
How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Why does he say his name was Jeffrey, not Jeremy? That's weird.
Inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his
Oh,
haven, and
he landed in my lap.
Bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end.
Bear maths teacher.
We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too
Oh!
challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, I might be able to. Hang on. Can we get Angie back? I might be able to.
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Huh.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming. Or wanted.
What was that?
At all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up. You turn this shitting thing up. Well, there's all sorts of creatures. Down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like why
I feel like the confetti means that I don't have to worry about the bears anymore, but I'm still gonna be checking the whole 4 minutes. I don't care.
Mr. Pig
Ho! I saw you call me a hoe, or you called someone a hoe.
But that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food.
Huh?
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die. Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations.
Fuck you!
So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
My ass is falling asleep from this.
That is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Huh? That's not Jeremy. This is new. This is. Oh, it's Megan dressed as Jeremy.
A big thanks to our guests for somehow managing to make lockdown.
I get it. This is Megan's message, which means we're on the. We did it. We're on the rebel run. We have to be.
Before we go, one final story. Skinflint parent ruins daughter's future. It has emerged today that Alex Winston of 102 Nearby Street
That's me.
cruelly dashed Susie's dreams last Christmas in what critics are calling a remarkable demonstration of miserliness. Stingy McTight bastard, as Alex is now called by daughter,
He's calling me stingy.
failed to see the importance of a broader cultural experience, denying the inquisitive youngster the opportunity to visit such mind-expanding places as the annual dissident hunt in Kyrgyzstan, the orgy houses of Finland, or the legendary tilted village of Romantic, which is scheduled to slide gracefully into the sea sometime next August. Guess you'll never get to see that now. Spouse Sam exclusively told this program, I don't understand why Alex would deny her this chance to meet people from across the continent. 20 years of marriage and now I'm starting to wonder if my partner is a bit racist.
Oh.
Looks like someone needs to cut their daughter a little slack. Maybe this story will serve as a massive electric shock to the nerves. My name's Megan Donaldsworth.
That's interesting.
Have a grease-proof night.
We did something new anyway because she's pretending to be Jeremy.
I did right. I'm not putting her voice down. Yeah, I did think about cutting my hair too, but it hides my tiny sense.
This is Crazy Neil's Crazy Pre-Christmas
Jenny, do you know I can get
festive Yuletide
one of
Easter
those
extravaganza.
little
This is another chapter from Crazy Neil's Wit and Wisdom, and I'm reaching out through the lens of this camera to say, buddy, if you're listening, build a better life for yourself. You want crazy? We got crazy. Crazy deals. People ask how I got started in business, and I gotta say, hats. I used to own an entire
Okay, it's at the end now because I can't do anything.
so well because we gave ladies more of a hunch look, and that wasn't popular. I used to have ventriloquism.
Interesting. So we got the Jeremy ending, which... So I know there's like an infinite combination of like yeses and nos for the stuff with the kids and shit, but I wonder if this means we officially achieved the Rebel Run. I woke up. I'll be fine, bro. Grandma's dying. Or like getting dementia, I don't know. Okay, I probably should just end it now. What time is it in my world? Yeah. A burden to bear? I think I'm gonna send my grandma to a fucking... I'm sending her to the transition center. New path. Ooh. Let's see. Charlie. Oh! Charlie's in a disrupt. That must be good. Sign, because I wanna, we were trying to align with disrupt, so far everything's looking to be in our favor. I'll get to the part where the next segment starts, yeah, here, and then we'll pause immediately and we'll end it there, just so that we can start here next time. I think this is the Heatwave episode, so this will be the one that kind of really determines whether or not we did it. Because otherwise, if we fucked up, I'll have to go back. The silence, oh, this is different. It used to be the Heatwave. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Worst case, you're gonna have to do like the text part again. It's different, guys. The silence is different. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Okay. That's it for today. I'll be back Thursday as per usual. We're probably gonna play, I don't know what the free Epic games, like games they have on promotion are this week. So we'll probably play that Thursday, or Mind Scanners. And then of course, if for some reason the I can't think right now, my mind's blanking. If there's no like promotional games on Epic Games that I really want to play on stream with you guys, we'll just replay one of these or something to get through them, so we can start shuffling new games in our thing. I do have Assassin's Creed 2, which we haven't played in a while too, I guess. We could also play that. We'll see. We'll see how I feel Thursday. As my voice begins to die out, can you hear it? But yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you everybody who came by and watched. Hope you enjoyed it. I really love this game personally. Some people are like, well, it's a little bit too much like both news and I don't know. I enjoy it. The humor in this game was really good. So I'll see y'all Thursday. Have a nice night.